What's going on, everybody? Today I wanted to share some Vegas updates with you all in light of the press conference that the governor had last week about the plans for Vegas moving forward over the next few months. So if you've been planning to go to Vegas, or you have a trip planned, or you've been hesitant on if you should or shouldn't go to Vegas, I will go ahead and start making those plans because Nevada's planning to start moving forward and opening up over the next few months. So since these updates go into effect today, figured it was the perfect time to go ahead and share this update video. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So starting today, February 15th, 2021, all businesses that have been operating at 25% occupancy can now move to 35% occupancy or 100 people, whichever is less. Restaurants and bars that have had reservation requirements will no longer require reservations. And not only do they not need reservations anymore, they now have been given the okay to increase from 4 people per table to 6 people per table. So I know for people that have been going to Vegas in groups of 5 or 6, it's kind of been a pain having to not only make a reservation, but you have to get 2 tables. So I know that's going to be a positive spot for people. And also there is no limit on outdoor dining. So if you are going to a place that does have to go by this 35% occupancy and you want to dine outside or get some drinks outside, they won't have to worry about an occupancy limit on that. So it'll still be 6 people per table, but you won't have to worry about them being capped out outside. Now, companies and organizations that want to have major events can submit their paperwork effective today with local and state officials. And if given the clearance, they may begin operations March the 1st, 2021. So in a couple of weeks. So for example, if the Knights filled out their paperwork and get approval, they can start having fans at their home games on March the 1st. A lot of these shows that have been closed, they can go back into production on March the 1st. So that's wonderful news for those of you who like going to shows or who wanted to catch a game. Even conventions, same thing. If they wanted to have conventions on March the 1st, they could go ahead and start doing that as long as the paperwork is approved. Now, the 35% occupancy restrictions will be in place until March the 15th. Once March the 15th arrives, all businesses that are operating at 35% will now move to 50% or 250 people, whichever is less. So March the 15th, Vegas will go back to the state that it was in prior to this pause that happened in November. And it's perfect timing as the pool parties have started announcing that some of them will reopen March the 5th. Now, talking about pool parties and nightclubs, the governor did mention that adult entertainment, day clubs, nightclubs, and brothels could not reopen until at least May the 1st. Now, some people may be wondering, well, if day clubs and nightclubs can't open until May the 1st, how are they going to have pool parties? And this is exactly why I've been referring to the pool parties and the nightclubs that are open as lounges, because they're not taking general admission and they're not taking guest lists. It's reservation only. And the reason they've been reservation only is because this is how they're able to operate and follow state occupancy guidelines at the same time. So from March 15th until May the 1st, all businesses will operate at 50% or 250 people, whichever is less. And on May the 1st, if the governor has seen that the numbers have stayed down and not increased, they will pass the mitigation management as quoted by the governor, or pretty much the decision making will now be moved from state to local officials. So this is humongous news because local officials, if they feel that they can begin operating at 100% and maintain cases, then they could go ahead and open nightclubs and pool parties back to general admission and guest list, as well as opening adult entertainment establishments. So this is great news for those of you who are going to Vegas, and I wanted to share these updates with you because I know a lot of people have been wondering, will Vegas ever get to a normal, or when can we expect Vegas to get to a normal? So after this press conference, things will start to turn around in March, and it is very possible that Vegas could return to a new normal on May the 1st. Now, face masks will still be mandated and social distancing will still be mandated even after May 1st because we still have to be cautious with what's going on in the world. But you can start to look at Vegas with a bigger smile. Just wanted to share this update with you all. Hope it's been very helpful and I hope you all are excited. That's going to do it for this video. If you all enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching.